How's it going, everyone? It's a nice day out today, nice and quiet. Kids are at the grandparents, so it gives me perfect timing to go ahead and install my ZL1 Addons Rock Guards. All right, here we go. So here are the ZL1 Addons Rock Guards. These right here are the rears. These are the fronts. As you can see, your fronts actually is pretty straightforward to install. All you have is a clip that's going to be removed and put back in to hold it in place right here. And the rest of the guard will be held by this 3M tape. They also included some clips. One clip will go at the top right here, and one clip will go right over here to hold it in place. And for the rears, they have these 3 long screws and different size spacers. So the top will get a small one, and then the second and the bottom one, second hole that is, and the bottom hole will get these long ones. They also tapped this extra hole that I'm probably not going to use. I'll see how things are once I install it, but typically it's for the people that have additional ground effects installed to kind of tighten things up a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and start the install. All right, guys, so there's this one clip here. I'm going to remove this. Alright, pops right out. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an alcohol pad and clean the inside of the fender well where the 3M tape will go. Alright. So let's just get a quick placement for this thing. Alright. So this is what it'll look like once it's on. Alright. So let's remove the 3M tape without sticking, starting from the bottom and guiding it to the top. Now I'll take a clip at the top and a clip right here. Alright, that's it. And here's the front. Alright, so for the rears, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to jack the rear up and see if I can fit my hand in there with a ratchet and remove the existing clips without removing the tire. Some people seem to be able to do it with removing. Some others said that you know, it's a tight fit, but it's possible to do it. So let's see if I can make it happen without removing the tire. Alright, here we go. Just give it a quick wipe. Make sure there's no dirt, debris in here. Hope you can see this. This is the bottom clip. That's the second one. and there's a third one. Let's go ahead and remove them. Alright, so what I have is I have this little ratchet with an adapter and a hex bit. Alright. So it fits in. My hand just barely touching the tire. So I mean it's tight fit, but just take your time and keep removing it. Alright, again, 3 long screws and 3 spacers, 2 long ones, 1 short. According to the manual, short one goes at the top, and then the second from the top is a long one, and the bottom one is a long one. Alright, there we go. And look at the tighten it, that way I have no space to get in back. And put the thumbs go in. That one is tight. What? It's a Alright guys, so here are my findings. Reading through the manual, it said that I should use the small washer at the top and 2 large ones for the second hole from the top and the bottom hole. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the bottom hole to fit properly, or should I say, there was a little bit of space between the fender and the guard. So what I did is I actually swapped the top with the bottom, and I got much cleaner, much better fit and look, where there's a basically no gap all throughout and fits very well, exactly as it should. Alright, here's the installed product. As you can see, nice fit, no gaps. Alright, so before I wrap up, just a couple of quick notes. One, can it be done without removing the rear tires? Yes, it can. However, if you have anything other than small to medium sized hands, then you're probably just better off removing them. It's going to be a lot more comfortable. And finally, as you heard me before, I wound up using a large spacer on the top hole. The second from the top, I used large spacer as well, and for the bottom I used a small spacer, the 5/8, simply because it just gave me a much cleaner and better look without any gaps. I just didn't like the gaps that I saw when I was using 2 5/8 at the top, or a single one was just too small. And for the bottom, like I said, same thing. I just wound up using the small spacer. So hope this guys was helpful for you, and I will see you next time.